Hey everybody, good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm actually in a long here on ES. We just took the point of control. Seeing if we can't get a little more continuation on this bounce here. What do we got here coming up? It's we had some news at 8:30 a.m. East Coast time. We have U.S. business inventories per month at 10 a.m. Fed's talk a little bit later, and yeah, that's about it. We got a Trump speaks on Fox Business also. And we're off. So we took this took the point of control nice and strongly here. I got in one contract, and I have two more here so in case we pull back to it. Obviously, if we start heading below point of control, I'll probably look to get out of this trade. Here we go. We added one to it there. Pull back. I'll also be looking to protect this trade if we get close to the open here. So. Good morning, everybody. Two people in my X and two people in Nick's X. Haven't heard from Nick yet today. He was not around yesterday. Hope everything's all right with Mr. Nick there. So to get a little bit more of a push here, we do have a couple bearish fair value gaps above here. So those could be a little bit of resistance here. Not looking to take a huge winner here. We only have about 9 minutes till the bell here, which could do anything here. Could create any kind of movement. So I'm gonna try to protect the trade here before the bell goes. Kind of finding some resistance here at this fair value gap, so we'll have to be careful here. And like I said, I don't really want to be holding this right at the opening bell. How volatile that can be. We're relatively bullish at the moment. We could just be going for London highs. Seen a little bit of volume coming in on this third candle here after we kind of took the point of control. Dipped into this fair value gap and we're pushing up a little bit higher here. See if we can't get a little more continuation. We had one person pop in the stream there, and then they took off. Got about a little over about 6 minutes to the bell here. 5 minutes to the bell here. Starting to get a little bit more of a pop. Gonna cancel this order here. Pretty large bearish fair value gap here on the 5 minutes. We can get up above this 991. I might end up taking this trade off because we are coming into the opening here. We do have some orders up at 995. We also have some down at 86 and 85. So we're kind of right in the middle here of some orders. Got about 4 minutes left here to the bell, and we're starting to get a bit of a pullback. Man, I wish I was awake earlier. It was about an hour ago. Just in case we quickly dip into this guy, I would do want an order here. Getting close to the bell though. Two minutes here to the bell now. Ooh, that was a big slap. It's a pretty big slap. CBD came down pretty hard there. It's a couple times now they've brought CBD down. decently, although they are bouncing it back up here. So we were up at 2076. We're down at 1912 now. Bounce back up to 2040. Price is similar. I'm gonna be ready to cancel these this trade here real quick at the bell. One minute to the bell here. Got my finger on the trigger if we're gonna cut this trade, if we end up pulling back right away. We had a pretty decent bullish move to the upside. Are they going to go directly for these highs, so London highs, and also a value area high up there? It's kind of the question here. YM's just ripping. Kind of feel like I'm in the wrong indice here. 10 seconds here. Going to be opening up in a few. There we go. Get a bit of a bounce here. Okay, I'm taking that there. No need to. Let's just lock in a quick $50 there, $50 across 5 accounts. Because you never know what's going to happen here. This may just pop up for a moment and then head back down here. All right, guys. I did take a trade on YM there. Unfortunately, it was not on the stream here. So let's go back over here. YM. As you can see, we got a super bullish candle here. I'm up 199 now. Second trade in. 199 across 5 accounts. Let's look at the larger time frame here on the YM. See if we can't. New all-time high here on YM. Let's label this up here. Pretty explosive move here on YM out of the gate. I think usually I'm on MYM. That's why my levels seem weird there. I was like, what's going on here with these levels? There we go. Now we're back. There we go. We've gotten in along here, guys, on this pullback. Hoping for kind of a continuation here, this move. We dipped into a bullish fair value gap down below. I'm in with two micros here, so it's about it's $1. I think it's about $1 per point. All right, locking in a little bit more here, guys. See if we might get stopped out here. So, locked in another 45 or 50 there on that trade. Why did it show me here? 7898. Could have held that even longer here, guys. Up would have been up $100 now. Good thing I got out of that ES long, guys. It reversed big time. Nice big pop here, guys. I am continuing higher. NQ's pulling back right now to wow, guys. NQ's just falling right now. YM popped up above all-time highs here. I've been looking at NQ for potential long. But it's a little risky how fast it's moving here. And it's kind of like catching a knife here on NQ. I just have this channel that I built, that I've been drawing from way back, that I'm hoping it might get a little bit of support here. Hey, Dad. Good morning. Got a quiet stream this morning, Dad. Not very many people here today. It's all good though. Um, I am up. I just took one, two, three trades on YM here. I'm up 235 in the 5 accounts here. So decent start to the morning here. YM still looking like it wants to go higher here. That order's up at 50,500. PM's Carney said he spoke to Trump this morning. Man, that YM just ripping right now. Making new all-time high here. Sheesh. Took one contract long here, bouncing up. We're up 50 bucks in this trade right now. See if we can't get this order to be hit here. Let's bring it down a little bit. Oh, edged me right there. There we go. We got it. Beautiful. All right, locked in another $83 on that trade. Beautiful. Whew. That was a beauty. So 4 trades this morning. One was a loser, 3 winners. We're up 250 in the one account, and we're up 125 in this account now. Wondering if I could have held that longer, but hey, no complaining here. We might just turn around here. We just tapped into the New York VWAP on the NQ there. Why I'm still kind of grinding higher here. I wonder how much further this guy's gonna go. ES bouncing. we get a nice hold and back up above the point of control, that could be pretty awesome for ES. Hey, good morning, everybody who's in the stream. Pretty green morning so far. Locked up in my take profit trader accounts here. I'm up 235. In my top one futures account, up 125 in this one. I did take trades last night in all my accounts. I think this one's up 58. This guy is up 52. These Lucid accounts here, they're both up 46.90. And then, yeah, the 235 here in this take profit trader account. And then I also have this guy here, which I made 559 yesterday on a couple trades. I don't know why I have silver open here. This is YM here. YM's been just tearing higher here. Just took out 557. We still have orders at 50,600. Hey, Jordan, good morning. Did you get that account figured out? How's your morning going, Jordan? Are you green? So far, I'm pretty green across most of my accounts here. Kind of looking at my Lucid funded account here for potential. Let's log out here and get in on the Lucid. See if I can get another long here on the YM. We got orders above at 55.80. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a pullback here before we can take an entry on it, but flat right now. Red day yesterday ended a 13-day green streak. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had a red day yesterday too, actually, so I'm right there with you. So I'm sizing down here today. It's working out so far, making some decent profits, but yeah, all good, except Ninja Trader doesn't allow to drag take profit and stop loss like Project X did. Really? Yeah, you know, I've never traded Ninja Trader. I've heard lots of good things about it, but I've never traded. I did not know that you can't just drag stops around. That's kind of interesting. So you got to like close the stop and then open it manually on the side or something. That's not very good. Why I'm super bullish here, guys. ES and NQ are ripping here. Man, I wish I held that. I wish I held that NQ long. Sheesh. Look at this. I was in long right there, guys. I closed it for $83, and then it's way up here all the way to the highs. Damn. 80, 160, 240, probably like $250, $260 right there. 265, 389, 360, 120 points, $240, yeah. as of now, it seems I have to set a limit order for my take profit and a stop limit order for stop loss. Kind of annoying unless there's a setting I don't know about. Huh. Yeah, maybe do some YouTube searches on it. I've never, yeah, like I said, I've never tried Ninja Trader. I heard it's pretty good for charting and whatnot, like compared to Trade of 8. But I did not know that that's a pain in the ass like that, I guess, hey? Kind of annoying for sure. NQ's kind of stalled out here up at the 388 level. We do have a bearish fair value gap from pre-market at 399, 400. But it seems like we're going to be heading to the highs. I'm pretty green on the morning already, though, so I'm a little reluctant to take any more trades. I mean, basically every one of my accounts have a positive intake today. Geez, Dow, guys. Dow's just not giving us a break here. Not giving us a chance to do anything here. Orders on 80 are gone. Getting some increased volume here. Buyers are really in. Finishing up my morning water so I can get some coffee. You know, Jordan, I'm not sure. You know, he hasn't. He didn't come on Monday, and he didn't come today. And I reached out to him in Discord to see if everything's okay, and he hasn't responded. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Hopefully, everything's all right. You know, sometimes he gets busy. Usually, he'll at least let me know he's not going to be around. So, hoping that everything's fine, that everything's okay for him. So. We got some news here up in about 10 seconds. What is it? U.S. business inventories month over month here. Dow's just ripping so much higher. It's like it's not even on my screen here. Damn. Jordan, do you ever get on for the evening streams, like or evening session, like Asia or anything like that? I'm tossing up the idea. I think I'm going to be going live tonight and possibly tomorrow night for an evening stream. What's up, everybody in the chat? We got 4 people in my YouTube and looks like about 6 people in X right now. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. Having a good morning so far. Locked in 3 winners and 1 loser. So we're up nicely though on in my accounts. So I locked in, like I was saying earlier, I locked in 235 in my 5 take profit trader accounts, and then also in one of my top 1 futures accounts, 125. So no, you're not that much of a degen. Nice. All good. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm a streamer degen. So I've been finding that I've been getting more subscribers and more interaction in the evening streams. So I think to build the channel more, I need to start doing some more evening streams because I keep collecting more subscribers throughout the week on those evening streams. And as you can see right now, we got about 4 people in YouTube right now. And my Sunday night streams, I end up having 80 plus people in there. So I'm kind of thinking I need to spend a little more time on these evening streams because they seem to be better for newer, maybe there's more newer traders, whereas the more seasoned veterans are watching the New York Open, or they're with other prop firms that are doing giveaways and whatnot like that. So I'm not quite at that point yet, right? So gonna keep grinding here till we hopefully get there one day. Hey, what's up? Increase the odds. Good morning, sir. Yeah, you popped in on an evening stream, and it was a good amount. Nice, yeah. My wife is on maternity leave, so we're getting everything ready at home before baby comes. So no evening streams for now. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And congratulations. That's awesome, man. Lucky. Increase the odds. You taking any trades this morning yet? I've taken 2 longs on YM, and I took 1 ES long right before the opening bell, and then I took 1 NQ long also so far. So today looks like it's going to be a slow, weird day. I'm just chill, but maybe take a trade towards the end of the next hour. Don't want to sit in the range and get eaten up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Jizz JVJ. Good morning there. First time in the stream, hey? JLZ? JVJ? Maybe it's JLZ. Welcome. Good morning. switch up these tunes a little bit here. Let's go with this guy. Maybe it's a little too upbeat on that one. Here we go. Well, ES and NQ found support on the pullback. They're both above previous day high, value area high, kind of getting into price discovery here. So price discovery basically is when we get out of the value areas. So now that we're up above previous day high, this is kind of considered price discovery. So let's go back here. I'll show you guys on NQ. It's a little bit easier to see. So we got value area low down there, the point of control here. We got previous high and value area high all lined up here. So any price action that is above anywhere up this way from there above is considered, price discovery. So we're trying to make a new value area. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Wouldn't mind a nice 5-minute closure up here somewhere with a pullback. Find some support at previous day high, value area high. That'll give us a indicator that we might be pushing higher. But VWAP is really far down there. We did cross the overnight VWAP here, and we're kind of crossing it back again. So depending on how this candle closes here, there's good opportunities for longs right now, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but hey Sofa, good morning. Thanks guys, it's our first baby, so got nerves but super excited. That's just so awesome, man. That's so cool that you guys are going through that. That's amazing. Congratulations. Sofa's here giving us a little trophy. And what I meant by range is that I base volatility on the 15-minute line, 15-minute midline, just how I like to trade. Okay, I mean, that works. That works for you, right? Flip-flop capital management is the name of the game. Okay, for sure. How else are you going to make money in this game, eh? I want MED/ES. MES/ES, I guess you're saying? Okay, so yeah, you fixed it below. To hit 7,008, I'd consider a long if hit 7,008 and pulls back to 69.97 area. All right, that sounds good. So we got couple minutes left here on okay, a couple seconds, sorry, on this candle to close. We did close above the previous day high here. Not that convincing to me yet, so I'm not going to instantly jump into a long here. Let's see make sure I'm thinking about which account to trade here. This one's up 125. Also, given my rule set, if MES hits 70, 30, 75, I'm shorting. Interesting. $70, 35, eh? $70, 42 is all-time highs. YM's pulling back here a bit more, guys. Went from all-time highs, just in a little pullback here. Currently up about 10 points. We're up about 20 points now in this short. 28 points. I'm gonna lock my stop down here if I can. All right, there we go. We got out. Yeah, see, this was what I was worried about on the NQ here. Unless we had a strong closure and then a nice hold at this level, which obviously we didn't get, it's there's a good chance we're going to go lower here. Kind of taking ATR into consideration, but also accounts for time too. Okay, nice. Learning a bit about your strategy. That's quite the pullback on NQ there. 433 to 363. Yeah, holy sell-off, right? Sell-off, bounced right off the New York VWAP and previous our point of control, previous day's point of control. And we got this bullish fair value gap that it seems to be respecting at the moment. But this is a kind of volatility that scares me sometimes, you know. That's why, like, when we're up here playing around the previous day high and value area high, I need to see some sort of like confirmation that we're going to hold this and go higher before just instantly getting long here. But I do like that our VWAP is right at the point of control. So let's keep an eye here. If this ends up holding, this could be definitely a good area for a long. Could be sort of an inside day, right? We could head back down to the lows. With that kind of a rejection, that's a pretty heavy sell-off there, rejecting a previous day high and the value area high. We haven't touched value area low today on you know, since pre-market, or since the start of day anyways. So So yeah, days like this where a lot of the early market is bearish, then kind of V-shaped reversal, it makes it hard to find direction because at any point it could snap back. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too, because you know, like we've been just kind of going sideways. Well, this is NQ, right? We've been going sort of sideways. Like, yeah, we've gone down and we've kind of gone up, but we're kind of just stuck in this range here. I did have this, this is NQ. I did have this trend line in here for quite a while now, kind of off of the highs to there. So I ended up taking that long off of this trend line idea right in this area. Got a nice little scalp out of that one. Yeah, it's gonna be, you're just gonna have to be careful today. Maybe that the bullish move is kind of over, but we'll have to see. Could be sort of an inside day still where we're just gonna, you know, not really make much more momentum to the upside. Might end up going down to the lows and then back up to the highs again. Probably gonna end the stream a little bit early today too, guys. I got a busy day ahead. I'm kind of glad that I got some nice wins on the day so far. Congrats on those trades. I thought you would have got stopped on the longs with the early pullback, but good work. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here till probably at least till like 8. So another 40 minutes or so. I don't know I'm gonna have to take a look at my TradeZella. It's not syncing my accounts very well right now. Like, it's showing that I've only made I'm only up like $98 this morning, which doesn't make sense at all, because but I guess it might make sense, because I guess some of those profits I made would have went on yesterday's. So we held that point of control pretty nicely. We've wicked up twice now off of this fair value gap. 75. Good 20-25 point bounce there. So we'll keep an eye on that level here going forward. Kind of looking like YM's trying to go back to the highs here. held the New York VWAP really nicely here on YM. Pulled back, tapped into it again, held it, and then bounced off real nice. Now that MES came down to 69.97, even if we hit the 7,008, I'm probably not too interested in the pullback again. 69.97. Almost got there on that last candle, and then you're looking at 7,008. Yeah. Hey, no worries. Not distracting at all. So you're saying you kind of like missed your entry there on that pullback to 69.99 there? NQ's trying to head back up to the previous day high, value area high. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We have 5 people in my YouTube, 1 in Nick's YouTube, and then we got 6 people in X. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully you guys are all green, having a good morning. Let's take a look at the ES on the book here. So we got lots of orders above 05, 07, and 10. Oh, getting a deeper pullback there on that one. There's that 96, 97 area. Sort of, I wanted to hit 7,008 before it came back to 69.97. Since we hit 69.97 now, later in the 708 and pulled back, you don't want it. Okay, gotcha. So you wanted it to go up to 08, come back down to 97, and then that's your entry. Gotcha. Gonna watch this YM here for this if we're gonna hold this level here or not. Since it did that already, I kind of invalidated it for me. Gotcha. Yeah. One minute left on this candle here. Let's see if this inverts this fair value gap here or not for a potential entry here. 42 seconds here, sitting right on the VWAP. But yeah, thanks a lot for giving us a little insight on your strategy. It's always good to learn other strategies for sure, and everybody's personality is different, so different strategies, different strokes for different folks. Right? So we did invert that fair value gap there, guys, so that's a little bit scary now. Technically I would be looking at short now in 507 area, but with this VWAP being right there, I'd be a little reluctant to jump in that too quickly here. If we start pushing below the VWAP with some momentum, maybe we could take a short, sort of targeting back down to the 400 level here. But until we invalidate this New York VWAP, there's kind of like not the best idea to take a short. Keep an eye here on MYM. Looks like 520 has some orders right in the middle of this gap now. Yeah, we're also live on X. So I'm currently sending my stream to mine and Nick's YouTube channel, and then mine and Nick's X channel. Where's the young Tony Rago anyways, hey? Yeah. You know, I'm not even sure, to be honest. He hasn't shown up for Monday and Tuesday, so I'm sure he's just dealing with some real life stuff here. So is that opening balance just set, guys? Yeah, so he didn't show up yesterday. He didn't show up today, and I messaged him on Discord to see what's going on, see if hopefully everything's okay. And he hasn't got back to me. But sometimes if he's busy with other things in life, he doesn't really check Discord. He's not like super active in Discord. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be back here one of these days soon. So we do have a bearish fair value gap here that we already are potentially inverting one. We'll have to see where we get a candle closure here. Could end up going higher. For show, right? For shizzle manizzle. Fellow trading brethren. Yeah. Yes, sir. Doing whatever we can to increase the odds of winning. See that, guys? Didn't get the inversion there. We got 25 seconds on this candle. So we inverted this bullish one, got inverted, and then they're trying to attempt an inversion here on these guys. 5 minutes has a couple bearish fair value gaps above. Hey, yo! Man, I wish I held that long earlier on NQ longer. Locked in $83, but it was the difference is like 3 of what I could have had. Just going sideways here on ES now, hey? We did pop up there up to 7,006, and then we're just kind of holding this area like near previous day high and value area high. Same with NQ, just in between the point of control and value area high. And then we got YM is sort of still rolling down, rolling back a bit, finding support at the 5 minute, or the VWAP at the 5 minute chart. Just keep all three of them open here for now. I'm going to try to be patient, see if we can't find something. Kind of pulling back here to the New York VWAP on the Dow right now. See if we get a reaction or a hold of this level here. Wouldn't mind to see us sort of like sweep down a bit. I am tempted to buy it here, but since we're kind of just pulling back and making some getting some rejections on those bearish fair value gaps, I'm a little reluctant. Three minutes on this candle here. Gonna reload the cafe. Good little coffee pot here. Best part of waking up, guys, Folgers in your cup. It's the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Thanks for hanging out, whoever's in the stream right now. We got 6 people watching, and one person is Nick's YouTube channel. So we got 7 people in YouTube and 4 people in X. It's too bad that we can't get some like interaction from the people in X. Usually there's, I don't know if you guys ever do say anything in X, just because like it doesn't come up on stream. Oh, well, I just put a comment in the chat in X and it did come through. So I guess just people just don't really comment in X. So I guess you can type in X, just nobody really does. So we did sweep a little bit lower there on the YM. Just, currently all the indices are looking a little bearish. So I'm kind of, little concerned about taking an entry here on this potential long with the New York VWAP there. Starting to press a little bit lower here. Kind of getting a little bit of a bounce on the other two though. So I did take a long there. Hopefully this doesn't just instantly reject on me. Go back to the highs here, YM. Come on, you can do it. There we go, getting a little follow through. Might go break even here pretty soon, just to guarantee that we don't take a loss. See if we can't get a little bit more of a push here. Kind of rejecting a bit here, guys. Here we go. Come on, YM. Let's go. Let's go. Get some momentum here. There we go. There we go. Okay, gonna lock it in at 90. Lock the profit in at 90. Worst case scenario, we get stopped out. We only make about 10 bucks, 80 to 90. But hopefully we can get some more continuation here, and then we'll just trail it up as we go along here. I'm going to zoom in here on this chart. Currently up 25 now. Then I'm going to lock in another couple bucks here, bring it up to 95. So we'll at least get a $15 winner. Be nice if we could just wick up really quickly up into this fair value gap above. Might stop me out here on this little pullback though. Let's see. Let's go, YM. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. We got stopped out. Made $15 on that trade in 2 Lucid funded accounts. Just a conservative base hit there. Just saw the indices decide to work together. Just trying to get my confidence back here. I've been going a little too big on the sizing, and it's been hurting me a bit. So slow and steady. Gonna try to do this for at least a week or so or more. Just slow, steady, small base hits, looking for, 10, 20 plus, locking in that small base hit. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit of a pop on all 3 there. Bro, your internet cut out again? This has been a recent recurring thing since the ice storm that came through here. It's a pain and worries me sometimes. Yeah, make sure, that would be the worst, is when you get long and then you can't get your stop in there or anything, and then who knows what happens when you're looking away, right? Not really loving the price action right now. We did get above previous day high and value area high on ES. NQ isn't quite up there yet. Yeah, on Sunday night, I had 1.1K streamer or viewers coming through, and then Monday morning I had 30, and then now today, well, we have 7 people watching right now, but the amount of viewers is a lot less. like 400 points or something, probably because Super Bowl, everyone wasn't giving a damn about their work schedules. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, typically my Sundays have been getting around 1,000 people through the stream throughout the night, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, during the week, it's a stark difference on the amount of people that end up coming through the stream, just because you know, it's a New York Open, and there's just so many options, right? There's so many well-known traders. So, oh, it's all good. Yeah, no worries. No worries. That is all good. I mean, obviously, I'm here to just, you know, get out there, try to get build the channel and whatnot. So, but yeah, no pressure. I mean, if you're not on, you're not on. It's all good. But I'd love to see you there. So I'm gonna do a stream tonight, and I'm probably also tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to get 2 evening streams per week. Typically it's gonna be Tuesday and Thursday, but I have a hockey game on Thursday night, so I'm gonna try to do Wednesday, and then Sundays also. So good thing we got out of that YM long there, because YM reversed on us there, and looking like NQ is sort of holding up ES a little bit better. So that's why we got NQ with a green candle. ES has got a red candle, and you know, YM is heading lower here. Ooh, bigger little slap there. So we're held the 21 EMA there. YM still printing a little bit lower. ES printed lower, and NQ's now printing a bit of a bearish gap here, or bearish channel, bearish candle. Can't speak right now. What do we got here? We got 750 coming up, so no news until looking like around 9 a.m. my time, so noon, for Fed Hammock Speaks. Fed Hammock. It's kind of an interesting name. I just pictured him swinging on a tree. Gold's been selling off a bit today, guys. We hit a high of 51.02, and then pretty steep sell-off all the way down to 46. So like almost a 50-point, little over 50-point drop in 15 minutes. Then we did a little bounce, and then another 68 down to 23, another 40-point drop after that. So Gotta clean up my chart a little bit here. I got a bunch of old fair value gaps all over the place here. Good key level here, this on YM there on the 15-minute. No fair value gaps here on the 15-minute for ES. And none on the NQ. What platform are you doing with? Sorry, I've been making it. I don't really know much about hockey, but have fun on Thursday. Yeah, it should be pretty good. It's nice to get out and play. You're on Trading? Okay, nice. Yeah, I just thought I just heard Zach on Prop for Match say something about Trading's not working. Yeah, mine seems okay. I've taken trades on all my. I took one on Top One, I took one on Lucid, and I took some on Take Profit Trader. So I don't know what's going on with his side. So that's interesting. It's saying Top One Futures is down on Trading though, but like. Oh, he's getting it. Everyone is trading TOF, but he says he's got a hard breach on his account. But he's saying like, well, what the heck? I shouldn't have a hard breach. So what the hell's going on? So he's gonna message them to find out why that account's not working here. What's up, everybody? We got 9 people on YouTube now. The The stream is getting busier. We got 7 people in X. Good to see y'all this morning. Still undecided on what kind of a trade we can do going forward here today. Green in mostly all my accounts. So I'm kind of reluctant to give it back, you know. But if we can hold above this, the New York VWAP, I might think about taking another long on YM. All right, bro. They say it's important to know when to walk away at the strike. I might wrap it up because MES isn't doing much. Yeah, it's a good call. I mean, we might. It's gonna do something eventually. It's just how long do you have to wait for this to happen, right? Right. But that's a good point there. I totally agree with it. Right? Usually when it does this, it's building up to do something, but it's like you might have to wait like another hour here or something. So it is 8 a.m. now. I should actually probably get going here pretty quick. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes here, see if we can't get some action happening here. We'll wrap it up. And we'll be back live tonight. So I'm going to go live probably 10 p.m. East Coast time. So end of the day move is just be huge. Yeah, it could be, right? For sure. Yeah, so like I said, I'll probably be back live tonight, 10 p.m. East Coast time for a couple hours. I'll probably end the stream at midnight. Been watching this bullish fair value gap here on NQ, looking for an inversion. Never got it. We got a 5-minute bullish fair value gap on ES. We dipped down. We did touch this overnight VWAP and bounced nicely off that on the last candle. But yeah, nothing looking too hot right now, guys. But I feel like as long as we keep holding this fair value gap, there's a good chance we're going to end up heading back up to value area. Get a little bit of a bounce here on NQ now. And rejected off the 9 EMA. Hey, Darren. Morning, I'm very late. I made some money long in NQ. Nice. Sweet. Obviously, before this happened, before this drop happened up here, I'm pretty green this morning also. Made some nice trades. I took 2 winners and 1 loser on YM. I took a small winner on ES, and I took a winner on NQ. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 trades today so far. So you long the back test at the New York VWAP to the orb high. Nice. Very nice. I actually bought down here at 81. Let's see here. pretty sad that I closed this trade, but here's my my long on NQ. I bought it here, ended up trailing it out there, and then look at that. Oh my God. Let's just say I left a little bit on the table here. That was just one micro, and I made $83 in that account. But I'm up 235 in my 5 take profit trader accounts, 58.90 in my 2 Lucid accounts, 125 in this VWAP account, 58 in this one, and 65 in this guy. So pretty much green across the board. Oh, and then I got this. Also got this this trading combine, 150k trading combine, up 559. So yeah, pretty green today. Trying not to give it back. So yeah, that was the play, right? If I would have just held that. Yeah, so as you can see here, I've had this trend line in here since like, I don't know, a long time. Probably somewhere back over here. We got our, or was it? No, I think there's another high. So I think I put it in up here. So I added this trend line when we had this day here, and then I just dragged it further, and then yeah, we dipped down into that price. We're creating some wicks here. And then just rip right back up here. So you did. You long the New York Open back for what? Nice. And then I did take a long here, right here on ES, right before the open. I was watching point of control. We took point of control nicely with this this candle here, getting a bit of a deeper pullback here, guys. And then we kind of like played around in this area. So I held the trade, and when we popped up, I think I sold it somewhere around here. Closed the trade, made a quick 50 on that guy. In a deeper pullback there, point of control on NQ. YM is, heading down to the overnight VWAP. ES is below the overnight VWAP, coming down to the POC. We're kind of inverting that fair value gap on NQ here. So the sells might be coming in here. Interesting on a longer term look, this consolidation is actually huge. If we break up or down from here and then retest the consolidation, will determine the trend. Yeah, it is a pretty key area on NQ. I don't know if you talk about the ES also, but I see what's the ES on the larger time frame. I guess we got to remove these. We had some pretty low, some candles closing down there, so let's get rid of that guy. Yeah, we could, you know, if this ends up being a lower high, we could end up, ES could actually end up heading lower here. Kind of rejecting off this potential trend line here too. The NAS is distributing, not redistributing. Looks like it'll drop from this range. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I've been waiting for this 5-minute gap to get inverted here. It looks like it's going to invert right now. It's 8 seconds away. So what we could do is look for a retest in this area, 373, and then enter short there. Printed a pretty big bearish fair value gap there. We're below POC. Just trying to decide what account I want to trade here if I do take a trade. Coffee pot. Let's take a look at this guy. We've got a little bit of money we can play with on this one. Oh, we're in that zone now, guys. I'm gonna try there. We'll add a little bit if we bounce up in this area. So if we do get another little pop, this will be my last contract to add to this guy. There we go. We got that one. So we're in with 3 micros here. Although it is looking pretty bullish now, guys. It doesn't look like it wants to stop here. We're flirting with the 21 EMA and the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA. Take a look at the orders here on NQ. We do have some down at 362, 350. So this is what I'm taking the trade off of here. So this is an inverted 5-minute fair value gap. If this candle does close above this inverted fair value gap, I'll definitely be looking to get out, break even, or just cut the trade. We might end up wicking up all the way up to 88 here. There we go. Hopefully we don't just rip to the highs here, guys. I'm going to get ready to close this position here, though, just in case. I don't really want to give back too much. Kind of have the feeling I want to add to it, but we're in a good position here. We've got 3 contracts. We're up in the top half of this inverted fair value gap here. I might figure out the close position here. We got 1 minute left on this candle here. See if they can slap it back down here. We need a bit of the selling pressure coming in. We have those orders down at 50 that look like they're kind of coming off a bit. "39 seconds here on this candle." Okay, we didn't invert that inversion. So let's see if we can't get down to these lows here. We'll just target this right there for a TP. Hopefully the sellers are still here. We did get a sell ball there on 200 contracts there. There we go, boys. Look at that. Woo! That was a beauty. Killer. Woo, woo, woo. And we're out, just like that. That's a good part about putting your TP in there, right? Just ripped down there like all of 2 seconds, and then now we're back up in that fair value gap. So there we go. 100 and 3 contracts, 50, 90, 100 and 120 something there. 95 and 32, 127. That was nice. Glad you guys saw that. Did you blink? Because you may have missed that. Like, what happened to that order? Oh, it's gone. And I was being conservative too. I put it at 56. I could have had it all the way at the bottom of that candle. Not going to complain over spilled milk. Okay. These fair value gaps are they work, man. They work. So, you know, like if you would have traded the fair value gap, if you would have went long anywhere in here, look at that. 1, 2 times it worked. A good 10 points, 75 to 90, 75 to 90. This guy, again, 75 to 400. This one, 75 to 88. But yeah, look at that. You got to be careful here, though. This could invert. I'm only usually looking for like a 10, 15 point move, depending. So because we had some structure here, I just took my, conservative exit at around 56. I got 55.50 for the exit right there. So it actually filled it a little bit better than I think where my order was. I'm pretty sure the order was at 50, like slightly above this candle. Oh, it was 55.50. Okay, it filled correct. But now we're bouncing, guys. So, gotta be careful. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I do have to get going. Thanks for tuning in, though, guys. Increase the odds. Darren, my dad, earlier, Market Butcher on X saying what's up. JLZJVJ was here. Sofa FX. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good to see you. Let's call it there. We got a bit of a green day, and we gotta get the day going here. Oh. So we currently have 8 people in YouTube and 7 people in X. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You can send us off with a little commercial from our sponsors here. Check it out. There's just a quick heads up, but if you're looking to get funded, Lucid Trading is currently running 40% off all their evaluation accounts, a limit of 5 per trader. This offer is valid through March 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2026. You can use my code MBT to get that discount, or you can just scan the QR code in the top right corner of this video. If you're looking to get funded right now, Top 1 Futures has 60% off funded accounts, Instant Sim Funded, Straight to Funded Sim Pro, and Ignite accounts, all 60% off. Get funded now using the code MarketButcherTrades MBT, or scan the QR code in the top right corner of this image. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for sitting through that. Appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, any support that you guys do give, I love it. Thanks a lot for anyone who hit the like button, and any of you guys, obviously you guys are all subscribers, so thanks so much for doing that. I appreciate you guys, and we'll be back live tonight at 10 p.m. East Coast time. I'm gonna set up a stream after I get off here, just so I'll be on, and we'll try to trade maybe a little bit of gold, or trade some NQ or gold, but we'll have to see how the market goes. If we're still chopping around, we might just be sitting around, hanging out, chatting. So we'll see you guys tonight, 10 p.m. East Coast time. All right, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk later. Peace out.